Hello YouTube, I'm Saskiana, also known as Salsum Sauce, and this is my first video here. As a way to introduce myself, I thought of making a Draw My Life video. And with that I obviously mean Kick the PJ's Draw My Life competition. The competition was just the perfect opportunity to actually make a Draw My Life video, so I will participate in it. And who knows, perhaps I'll win. No. I probably won't win because, for one, I have the most terrible Draw My Life ever! Yay! 2. I procrastinated as hell and I literally made it in the last 2 days of the competition. 3. At some point I was completely fed up with it. At that point I didn't make the Draw My Life because I wanted to make it, but because I felt like I needed to finish it. That's what you get when you have deadlines. And when you're a procrastinator. And a failure in life. 4. I didn't check if the fine liner I used was waterproof. And do you know with what I colored my Draw My Life? Yes, aquarelle paint. Saskiana, failure in life. 5. I want to film myself like drawing it, but I've completely failed it, so this is just gonna be a show and tell. Ta-ta! Oh my god, I hold my life in my hands! So basically this is my Draw My Life. So I was born on 11th of March in St. Petersburg! Didn't expect that, eh? I don't remember much of my life in St. Petersburg, except I was a Backstreet Boys fan, and that I really enjoyed reading. See, that's little me. My mom met a guy named Leo. They fell in love. Leo's a super awesome person, and he's super kind. He once gave me a super awesome Barbie house for my birthday. I really love that present. When I was about 4 or something, we moved from St. Petersburg all the way to Portugal. There I went to an international school. On the international school we wore uniforms. Whoa! Life there was really different, because for one we didn't even live in a town or something. Our house was pretty lonely. Somehow I just don't remember that much of my life in Portugal, but that's probably because I spend most of my spare time watching the telly. That's probably the reason why I now am socially awkward and non-sporty. Watching so much telly did lead to something good, since I suddenly could talk Dutch. Most cartoons were on Dutch channels, and I really liked watching cartoons. So I suddenly could talk Dutch. When we were about 8 or something, we moved from Portugal to the Netherlands. There I had some best friends ever. So that's me. And those are my two best friends, Lieve and Mahalia. They're still my best friends. I also had another friend, Emma, but she moved and we sort of lost contact. That's a pity. But at least I still had Lieve and Merel. We played a lot together. I'm extremely sorry for this terrible, and utterly disappointing drawing. That's a good thing, here's banked. Yay! During the last year of elementary school, me and Mahil started to really like music. And it all started with Gives You Hell from the All American Rejects. It was just a super nice song. It was catchy, it was fun, the video was amazing, and we soon fell in love with it. And that was the start of our whole musical career thingy. Mahil had to redo a class, so only me and Liv went together to high school. Yay! We went, we still are, on a gymnasium, which means we learn Latin and ancient Greek. Because we're those big nerds. During high school, I really started to develop a love for music, which eventually led to me and Mahil liking indie and screamo music at the same time. Liking screamo music led me to a emo period. Emo sauce. During that time I also decided to cut my hair. So no more long hair. Short hair for the win! Me, Liv and Mahil, we still are the best friends ever. We hang out often. But we developed into huge geeks. We really got interested in movies, and especially superhero movies like The Avengers. And we also got really interested in mangas and animes like Black Butler. We also got really interested in series. One of our favorite series is Sherlock. Oh. And we also really like watching YouTubers, like Cry, for instance. And PewDiePie. We love PewDiePie. Some of my best memories are of gigs, because gigs are just so much fun and they're always so special. Our first gig was of Blackville Brides, and it was amazing because Drugs also had performance. But our best gig was of Mindless Self-Indulgence. It was a Halloween show and it was just super awesome. Basically, my life now consists of food, loads and loads of Tumblr and YouTube, and my friends, and reading loads of mangas on my iPad, and listening to loads of music. Basically, I don't have a life, and I'm a complete utter failure at life. But I just try to have fun. I'm so sorry, but this image is not yet available. But basically what it has to show is what my current plans are, and those are try and make YouTube videos, and I really want to draw manga. What I want to do in the future, I actually have no idea. I sometimes get anxiety attacks, and then I just see myself become this. I always wanted to become a doctor, but now it just doesn't seem that appealing to me. Will fangirl for food. I sometimes really worry about my future because I just don't know what I want to do, what I should do, what I could do, etc. But I do know one thing for sure. I want my journey to the future be bright and happy, or at least as bright and happy as possible. And I know I want my friends with me there. And I just don't know what the future will bring me. But I'll just go on ahead to the future and try to have as much fun as possible. Whoa, and that's my Draw My Life. So that's my Draw My Life video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and know me a bit better. And perhaps I'll see you later. Thumbs up if you liked it. Or thumbs up for my J-Cat. Just thumb it up for whatever reason. Thumb it up for the fandom references throughout this thing. Or whatever. Subscribe to my channel if you're curious what I'll make more. And perhaps I will make more videos. I'll really try my damned hardest to do it, to make videos. And there'll probably be vlogs, but who knows? Who knows what the future will bring me. And I'll see you guys later perhaps. Ta!